Concert Crew Podcast, we back again.
Absolutely.
Brother, Happy New Year, man.
Happy
From
New
the
Year,
Concert Crew, man. Love y'all, man.
Let's go, man. Happy New Year, man. You know,
2024, man. 2024, man.
Absolutely.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year to everybody.
But before we get into
Take your pop, nigga.
before,
Take your pop.
Huh?
Take your pop, nigga.
Yeah,
What's
man.
wrong with you?
Yeah, take your pop, dog.
Happy New Year, everybody, from the Concert Crew. Wow. Before we get into 2024, man, we got to recap the year of 2023. So, fellas, how you feel about the year of 2023 overall? Just not even music, just 2023 overall.
Like the year?
Yeah.
The year was crazy.
It's kind of lukewarm this year, man. If we going as far as with the movies, the music,
We just talking about
with our
life.
culture.
Just life, man.
Oh, life.
This is probably like the best year of my life.
Oh, yeah, you got married this year, man. Congratulations, brother. Hold on, bro.
Left hand business, man.
Hey,
I thought you
man.
was something about the music.
Yeah, a lot of marriages this year, man. That's beautiful, man. Happy for y'all, brothers.
Oh, thank you.
But you know, just other than marriage, but the year of 2023, man. It's alright.
Yeah.
It's alright.
It wasn't inspirational.
You know what? I'm gonna have to agree with you on that, Black. I'm gonna have to agree with you on that. It wasn't a lot that was I consider myself to be creative. I wasn't inspired by a lot this year. I'm not just talking music. I'm just talking period.
Because the music was so bad, you know. There wasn't a lot of good music.
But I ain't even on music. I'm just on just
overall,
everything.
But
Period.
you know, music is a great form of that. What moves you, though. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you know it motivates you. Things of that nature.
But then,
You know what I'm saying?
but then on top of that, this is the 50th year of hip
Hip-hop.
hop. This should have been the
That's
best
what I'm
shit, you know
talking
saying? That's why I was like, yeah.
That's what I was looking at.
See, I think that's what it was. It was the 50th year of hip hop, and they celebrated it without having the guys that were supposed to be there.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, to be fair, a lot of the guys that were supposed to be there didn't want to be there.
Yeah,
absolutely.
They declined a lot of stuff. To be fair,
Why did they decline this stuff?
because some of them felt like KRS-One felt like, you know, like in the situation of the Grammys, he felt like y'all ain't honor me all these other years. Don't try to come in and 50.
Yeah.
I mean, he got a point there. Though. He got a point
He
there.
out of all people, he had a point.
He got a point there.
Anybody else, you should show.
I mean, but still,
Yeah,
like,
because-
I mean, for me, just still for the culture, you still, because all your peers are there.
Not with no Grammys though. From how he explained it and where he went at with it, I would say I totally respect where he's coming from with the Grammys. You probably gotta watch that. Watch
I
it.
did watch it.
You might need to go back and give it one more try.
Yeah, I think overall, just beyond music, just content wise, somebody mentioned movies. Like I don't think the movies was that great. I don't think there was a lot of inspiring. I think worldwide, I think we just like following a lot of old stuff. I don't really think people being innovative.
Not only that though, Carl, you gotta realize, man, we took a crazy hit in 2022. A lot of trauma was felt in 2022, man. Like, so coming off that, we just really like kind of, you know, sold it out a little bit, and you know, and dealt. We was healing, man.
Yeah, we was just going through the motions and getting by.
We was healing, man. 2023. I think 2023.
Like Jesus didn't even come out. Hov didn't even grace a track. I don't think in 2023.
I don't think he did. Did he go?
2023, we was healing, man. DJ Drama.
I don't think he did, bro.
What was Khaled joint? God did.
Might have been last year.
Last year.
That was 2022.
Yeah.
Wow. And that was
Is Beyonce pregnant?
I don't know.
you never know, Black.
Yeah.
You might be calling some shit tonight. So
His name was they the baby Red Ivy.
So if you would describe music in 2023, well, like if you would describe the music in 2023, how would you describe it?
How about
Strip club.
Like a grade. What would you give it a grade?
A grade? What type of? It wouldn't get a grade.
Man, grade wise, I'm thinking we talking like
the music?
we talking like C minus, like C minus, like C minus might be nice. C minus might be nice.
For real.
Being nice.
But C minus close to
You know music's bad when Joe Budden's got to talk about NBA Youngboy.
This was not a good year in music to me. And it's funny because it's been a lot of years recently where the first half was bad and then the second half it's like it pick up a little bit, and I was waiting for the pickup and it just never happened. Like it ain't never happened this year.
I don't know what happened. I don't know.
I don't know what do you think? Is people taking off? Like is
I think it was the Denver Nuggets winning the championship.
That was crazy.
It fucked music up for the whole year.
That was crazy, but you know, they deserved it.
I just feel like maybe people aren't they're not excited no more to make music.
No, I think it is, bro. Because look, right, I'm on the net surfing. You know what I'm saying? How grown-ups do.
They browse the internet.
And I don't know how I didn't know about this dude earlier, but his name is Tony Williams.
Tony Williams with Kanye?
Yes.
Man, Kanye Williams, that's my boy.
Dog.
He shouted him out on the tracks. Tony Williams dope.
Dog, Tony Williams is dope, dog.
He sung on a lot of them hit songs of Kanye West. Tony Williams, man, he old too. He ain't been around for a minute.
Bruh, forever, bruh.
Yeah, he got projects too. That's
Yes,
right.
so I know it's cats out there still making music.
Yeah, but then it's
I
like
know it is. You just gotta look for them.
You do gotta look. You got to look.
there is time for people.
Because in order to get RJ Payne, you gotta subscribe to his goddamn.
Well, that's the new look because they ain't getting paid from the streaming. So
I respect that.
yeah, you gotta respect the hustle. But in 2023, man, we lost a lot of people. You know, here's just some of the names of the people that we lost. We lost Tina Turner this year.
Yeah, that was big.
Legend.
Oh, got to keep on burning.
We lost the legend Harry Belafonte.
Ooh, that's red.
That was huge.
Big.
Uptown Saturday
That was
night.
early in the year too.
Yeah, that was the first half. We lost the legendary Jim Brown.
Oh my God.
Jim
Black
Brown.
activist.
We lost the original Shaft, Richard Roundtree.
Yeah.
All these niggas was in movies together.
Wow. We lost the Black Godfather, Clarence Avant.
Yeah.
Clarence Avon.
Yo, but I don't like to talk about certain things as far as with death or whatever the case may be, but
I know
Clarence, like, because I didn't get a chance to say this. Clarence, man, him and his wife was real close.
Yeah.
He had lost his wife to somebody.
Broke into the crib and killed her. Something crazy.
Something broken. And for me, coming up and, you know, noticing death and people that's dying around, when you be with somebody so long and you kind of like lose them, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of it's a trigger to the other person because, you know, they hurt and they sorrow. Like, for example, man, rest in peace to the aunts in Showtime, Mr. Els and Miss Helen. They've been together since they were 17. And Miss Helen had passed away. They both was in the hospital. Miss Helen had passed away. And the following week, Mr. Els passed away. And that's how close they was. And before they both went in the hospital, they both was at home. Showtime, the aunts was taking care of them. You know, and they both was in their beds. You know what I'm saying? So, like, and when that happened, remember I said it on the episode, I was like, man, somebody need to get close to Mr. Avant just to bring some joy in this, like, because when things like that happen, usually you follow.
Right.
And it was crazy. He followed, like, not too long after that.
Right. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to Clarence Avant. Rest in peace to Jerry Springer passed away this year.
Yeah. Jerry.
Also another legendary person, game show, Bob Barker passed away this year. The Price is Right.
I thought he'd been passed.
Bob started acting at one point too. He was
that was a classic.
That was a classic.
Adam Sandler.
Shit, Barker was acting way before that.
It was a golf movie, right?
Happy Gilmore. Classic. Rest in peace to actress Susan Summers, man. She passed away. Oh man, I ain't even gonna hold you.
Donna Summer's sister?
I didn't know. No, it's white from Three's Company. Stop playing, man.
This nigga's crazy. Black crazy.
I ain't even gonna front. I'm gonna keep it on it. This used to be my guy when I was
Pee Wee Herman.
Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, that was your dance.
Yeah.
That was your dance, nigga.
My boy Pee-Wee died?
Pee Wee
Yeah.
died. I had a Pee Wee at all. You already ain't gonna.
What's his name? Rip Van Winkle?
Paul Rubens.
Oh,
man.
Paul Rubin.
Paul Rubens.
Whose name
man.
is Rip Van Winkle?
Rip Van Winkle. That's Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice.
He was a crazy pervert, man.
Oh, Pee-Wee?
Yes, he was.
Nah.
I was all down with Pee Wee until he did that joint in the movies, man. I couldn't.
What you mean? He went to a movie where he jerked off at. He was discreet, nigga. He was just a motherfucker who was in there jerking off, just so happy to see him. He
Yeah.
said, hey, that's the nigga from Pee-Wee's Playhouse.
Yo, rest in peace to Pee Wee, Paul Rubens, man. I call it that. Rest in peace to Lance Riddick, man. The actor Lieutenant Daniels from The Wire passed away this year.
Lieutenant Daniels.
The real dark skin.
Oh, Snake
With the
Man.
bald head. Yeah, yeah.
Snake Man.
He was probably Lieutenant Dan from the Force.
Yeah, I was. At first, when he first said it.
Rest in peace to actor Matthew Perry from Friends. Rest in peace, actor
Matt Perry?
Yeah, he passed away this year. Andrew Bruger, actor from Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Homicide, black dude,
Oh,
man.
man, you named everybody
Passed
that died
away,
in the
man.
world.
Ron Cephas Jones from Paid in Full, the uncle.
Uncle Ike.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, what?
He passed away this year.
I thought what's his name? I thought Rich was gonna kill him.
Nah, he passed away this year. DJ Mark, the 45 King.
45 Kings?
Yeah, Hard Knock Life,
Yeah.
Stan, the yeah, he made
I'm
that
talking
beat.
about the Ed Lover.
Yeah, Ed Lover, that song.
Break beats.
He made that beat. True Goy the Dove from De La Soul passed away this year. Rest in peace.
Which one is that?
The biggest. The big
DJ?
one.
Light skin one, nah.
The Patrick.
That's Maceo the DJ.
I'm tripping. I'm thinking somebody else died.
No,
he did die early.
Yeah, he passed away this year.
Damn, you talking about Plug? Was it Plug 1?
Two.
Plug
Yeah,
2.
but two. Rest in peace to Gangsta Boo passed away this year.
Yep.
Ooh, that was my baby, too.
Rest in peace to Rudolph Isley, founding member of the Isley Brothers, passed away this year.
Rudolph?
Yeah.
Passed away.
So how many of them left?
There's only two. It's been two. Well, but I mean, two only active. I don't know how many is alive, but two active. But several of them died before, though. It's just Ronald and Marvin.
Shit, the one that played the guitar, right?
Yeah, Marvin. Yeah.
He wasn't taking no money from him, was he?
Nah, he sued him, though. He sued him.
That
though.
was the dude that sued him?
He sued
This
him.
dude
though.
that just died?
Yeah, he sued him for because he said he was like a founding member, but he ain't been active for a minute, though.
He said, man, he was in jail.
Rest in peace to singer Iris Grindstead. She was a member of the rap group 702. She
Yeah, that
passed
was the
away.
Brown Skin joint, right?
Yeah, she
Oh,
passed
the
away.
dark
Singing group.
Singing.
I said rap group was singing group. I'm sorry, singing group 702.
She was the lead singer?
The brown skin one, right?
I don't know which
I wanna
was-
say- No, it was the light skin one with the short
No,
cut.
one of them, already died.
One, the one
one
with
that sounded
the short
Nicole
cut
Rowe.
already passed away
The
first.
one that Corrupt used to mess with died already. Passed away.
That was the one with the short cut, right?
I don't know they cuts, man, but she passed away.
The haircut.
She messed with Corrupt. She was married to Corrupt, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. She passed away already. And then two of them is sisters. I'm not sure which. Two of them is sisters though. Rest in peace to rapper Magoo.
Yeah.
Virginia, man, down with Timberland. He passed away, man. Rest in peace to YNG Cheese, youngest son.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to political prisoner Matulu Shakur passed away this year.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Willis Reed, New York Knicks NBA legend.
He limped out in the game.
Yes,
man.
he did.
Wonderful.
And rest in peace to Anita Pointer from the Pointer Sisters.
Pointer Sisters, yeah.
Yeah, man. And there was a lot more people that passed away,
She
but
was on a car wash singing.
well, rest in peace. Rest in peace to all of them, man. You know, you will be missed, man. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Let me start that. All right, let's rock, man. All right, 2023. Any trends of 2023 that you liked or disliked? Stuff that was going on in 2023 that you weren't feeling?
Pooh Shiesty mask.
That was the year before. It was real strong
That
the
was
year
big.
before.
COVID over. Take that shit
Yeah.
off.
You said some shit that I did like too.
Did or didn't like?
I didn't like it.
You know what I like this year?
What?
Line dancing. Line dancing is back.
Line dancing's back.
It's back.
Okay.
And I mean, top tier. Like you almost gotta go to dancing school.
Man.
You see motherfuckers out there fucking shit up.
It went back to super baggy again. The baggy, it was extra tight. Now
You
it's
like that?
super baggy.
No, I don't know, man.
Yeah, that baggy shit.
Some
like
shit.
But females been rocking the baggy joint, like the Aaliyah back in the day. That kind of look real baggy.
The crazy,
Bell bottom.
crazy, sexy,
Yeah.
cool era.
Yeah. Music wise, they going back to these long ass albums. I don't know why.
I don't like that.
They gotta relax.
I don't like that.
Pick the best songs and
That ain't
rock
good.
out.
Yo, you know what niggas is doing? They getting all them songs they made on the pandemic.
Like, yo, it's way too many hour, 10 minutes. Like, come on.
I like how some of them are, prioritizing like on their money intake though, as far as the business with the music. You know what I'm saying? But the music is bad, so
I think they're doing like a lot of remakes too.
I don't like
they killing that. I don't like
I'm
that.
not saying it's
They
good,
watering that.
but
They
that's the
watering
trend
that
they're
down.
doing.
But you gotta look at it as when we was remaking it, our era was remaking it. They probably saying the same thing.
I know they probably was, but it just sound different.
They sound real
Some of
crazy,
these songs
yeah.
ain't even that old. Like it just was a hit like 2 years ago.
Exactly. Yeah.
And we only saying that it's because of that way because the music is so bad now with the new generation that's coming. Let's just be real. Like even when the music was coming out that our parents was on, we still liked it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Word. One other things, man. I ain't liking 2023.
Damn.
Oh man, there's a lot of stuff I wasn't really feeling though. You know, one thing I did like, I do like when like it's the TikTok era and all that. I do like when the TikTok songs come out that's old songs, like from our era, and then the kids is like, they don't know how old the song
Yeah.
is, but at least they knowing the song, they going to download that song and that artist based off of an old song. I do like that, man. At least
Yeah. What's that one song they was doing with the Beat Nuts and Method Man? Shaka-Boom?
Yeah.
Everybody was dancing.
I just like the play-in tournament in the middle of the NBA season. That was corny. That was super corny.
It made no sense.
When did we ever think we'd make it
because
to
the
that
Lakers
point?
won? Because the Lakers won it? You know, like,
Nah. It got nothing to do with the Lakers. It's just like
we got banned.
you got it.
And that shit little as a motherfucker.
That
Like,
shit
it's like a
corny.
flag.
That shit corny as a
Just like a
motherfucker.
goddamn flag they throw on the football
We was
field.
popping bottles and all.
In the middle of
They had little bottles too. They
the
had
first quarter of the
little baby
season.
bottles.
That's crazy.
Hey,
I do like
that the players that ain't like making big contracts got money.
Yeah,
I do like that.
That's what I do like it for.
Yeah. What about top stories of 2023? We mentioned one big one off the top. It's the 50-year anniversary of hip hop. So that was dope.
Yeah. Your boy. What's his name? The nigga the nigga Cat Williams said he a slave.
Who?
He said the women call him cute. He got a big,
Jonathan
big,
Majors.
He had a bad year, man.
Johnny.
Damn, they did him dirty.
They did him
man.
dirty,
The
dog.
thing about his story, the thing about his situation that I don't like is that based off the evidence and what he was convicted of, he lost everything. But based off of the actual facts, they put the headline up there like found guilty.
Yeah.
But based off the actual facts of it, he didn't get found guilty. As they said, he unintentionally assaulted her. So for him to lose all of that for saying it was unintentional, and you got video being chased by the jaw, like.
But if he never said nothing, he would have got off.
So that sounds like what? Oh, what, like reporter?
He explained what he did. He shouldn't explain nothing. He should have talked to a lawyer first and then explain it. But he said too much. He did himself dirty.
Yeah, he did.
He
He's
did
supposed
something.
to be fucking with the bunny anyway.
Yeah, he did something.
I agree,
That's
but he-
what Dr. Umar said,
But
you can't be bunny hopping.
yeah, but he started off the year hot. Like
you can't
he
be
had,
bunny
he
hopping.
had Creed 3, then he had the Ant-Man. Yeah, then he was supposed to be in all the Marvel. Like he started off on fire.
He was bringing HBO back. I think HBO knew this a long time ago. Because they canceled Lovecraft Country quick.
That was a good show.
Yes, it was. I heard it.
Yeah.
And won Emmys.
And he had all these movies lined up. They dropped them all. Like he was supposed to play Dennis Rodman in the movie.
Oh my God! Are you serious?
Yeah.
I can see
Man, that's
that.
some bullshit. They hate it, yo.
They dropped it all, man.
They hate it.
But knowing Dennis Rodman, he might still make it, let him have him do it.
So can he come back? Can he come back from this?
Yeah, why not?
It's cancel
He
culture.
got slow grinded though.
He need a Tyler
Yes,
Perry.
yeah.
Nah. First he got to do an appearance on CSI, like CSI Vegas. He got to be a criminal.
This nigga's crazy.
He got to be a criminal on there. Nah, don't do no.
He needs somebody that's in position that's feeling the same way that
Don't do no interviews, and then
everybody else is feeling.
and
The
then
brain.
he gonna be a cop with a good comedian, with the next comedian, like a Carmichael or something. He gonna be the stupid cop though. He gotta play a whole bunch of roles that he don't want to play.
All right. What about?
I think
Go
to
ahead.
me, like a major thing throughout
What's
the
that?
world is the whole Gaza Israel thing.
Oh, yeah, that's
Right,
right,
man.
That's sad.
Yo, they had 15,000 deaths in Palestine and 1,500 fatalities in Israel.
What's the difference?
A lot of kids. They killing kids.
They
man.
killing kids, man.
Huh?
Killing kids, man.
15,000 in
Shit,
Palestine,
man.
1,500. It's a lot of
Shit,
kids dying.
Biggie did.
What?
Biggie killed kids.
What kids Biggie killed?
He said, "Fuck them in the ass and throw them over the bridge."
God.
That's how it is.
Black's back, y'all. Seriously though, that's a bad situation. And it messed up, man. Your boy had another terrible year, man.
Dude.
Your guy Joe.
Sleepy Joe.
Your guy-
Joe Biden.
yeah, he had a terrible year.
What did he do?
Joe fell off the bike. He hit the
That
whole
was this year?
Yeah,
I thought that was his first year he got in.
Well, now he funded that. We funded that with our tax dollars, right?
What?
now.
Him falling off the bike?
No, the war.
Oh, we always fund war.
We're funding wars heavy out
That's what we
here.
do.
Joe making all these calls.
That's what we do.
Joe had a bad. He on a bad run right now. Like
We ain't got nobody to replace him, man.
It's gonna be Congolese
You're
or
not black if you don't vote
not-
for Joe
not-
Biden. Ain't that some shit?
Nah, she had a 50th birthday party in her crib. Black
Who?
Condoleezza Rice.
I thought
No,
she
not
did.
Condoleezza Rice. What's the vice president name again?
Nancy Drew.
What's her name, man?
Kamala.
Kamala
Harris.
Kamala Harris at a 50th
Kamala
anniversary.
Harris is the vice president? Nigga, I ain't heard shit about her. I ain't heard shit about Kamala in so long.
She got Ida.
She at Howard.
She having parties and
She
shit.
down Howard.
She AKA. She AKA.
She down Howard.
She had a 50 hip hop party.
She did what I said. She had a 50th. That's the only thing. That's the only time I heard
That's the only thing
She
you
was
heard.
probably in there twerking too.
Yo, her.
Ray was in there.
Who?
Yeah, the rapper. Yeah, it was. Yeah, she had a. I didn't even say she had a run because I don't know what she doing, man. Joe on a bad run now. Joe.
I don't think she want anything to do with Joe. She just stand out the way.
You don't see them together anymore.
Nah. Because Joe hands be shaking when they be holding the hand when they be trying to.
Falling asleep, standing up.
Nah, that-
How old is he?
They
Is
call
he
him.
He's like 80 something.
Joe got index cards and everything, man. He trying to keep together.
He can't even. They fell out his
He
head.
may be a clone, man. He may be a clone.
Oh, stop it, Carl.
Yeah, he dropped the ball, man.
Why would you make an old clone?
He from Delaware
Total
too.
recall.
He from Delaware for real?
Yeah, I say.
Nah, he from Philly, man.
I say he from Scrantonburg. He from
Where the
Scrantonburg.
fuck is that at?
It's a PA, so Scrantonburg.
Scrantonburg.
Scranton.
Where
It's
the
a
fuck is
PA
that?
somewhere.
By Hershey Park.
Oh, they're ready. Alright, that's country as hell.
This is out Hershey Park somewhere.
Yo, kill me with this Hershey Park,
All
man.
your clothes in the house smell like chocolate.
But nah, seriously though, that Israel-Hamas war, that's a serious situation, man. Peace to all them families. That's not a good look. And for us to be funding that, that's not a good look. What about Will and Jada?
Yo, y'all see Jada? She look like Fat Joe.
Damn. She trashed Will this year, man.
She fucked, but Will ain't he ready, man? He about to do a couple more movies.
I hope he ain't with the Wade Mark.
Oh shit. Ted, nigga said that. Hope he ain't with the Wade Martin.
Will had a bad year. I ain't never seen nobody like wife do a media run and trash him this much.
Will was slowly making his way back on the scene. Now he back ghost again.
Yo, how many times? He was. That's the best thing he did this year with the Grammys on hip hop.
But all the bullshit took some spunk off him. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, how many times you gonna talk about being in love with Pop? Like it was just so disrespectful. They had the picture, the meme with her and it was Pop and Suge in the car, and then
they fucking her around with these memes.
Turn
Showing her.
they said the only Jada we acknowledge is the Jada kiss that we ain't rocking with you. They was trashing her with the memes.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that was a bad look. Will, you right. Will was laying low off the slap thing. He was trying to make a comeback, and then she was just trashing him, man.
Yeah, but she also said some shit that kind of made the slap, recognizable, should we say? Chris Rock went in the DM trying to take her out.
Yeah.
Disrespected. So I think Will knew about that. If he didn't know about it, somebody that with the electronic team inside the Will
They
Smith.
wasn't even married though.
Yeah, it wasn't even married though.
When
This was when they was married.
I mean, but the whole slap thing, it wasn't married.
Yeah, but they still, man,
They was married. They ain't never divorced.
Yeah, he never divorced.
Well,
You mean they separated? That's what they said. They was still technically married.
It was fucking crazy.
But nah, the Chris Rock joint happened like early during their career though.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, huh?
No, it wasn't, man.
No, that was recently.
That was recently he jumped in the DM.
Yeah.
Oh no, jump in the DM, but I'm
He jumped
talking
in the DM
about
before the,
they was rehearsing together like a long time ago before Will and them wasn't even dating.
But I think you talking about like Chris Rock show era.
Yeah.
Nah, they had DM.
Everybody always had direct message.
The DM is now, but I think that he was something with her. Like he tried to get at it, like when he had his own show on HBO back in the day. I think he talking about that moment.
Oh yeah.
But yo, I'm gonna ask this question: has anybody had a crazier year than Diddy? 2023.
Yeah.
This shit ended crazy.
Yeah.
Because Diddy was on like a little, he was on his love, peace, movement. He had the
R&B album.
he had Jazzy drop some shit. The R&B, he had the R&B album. You know what I'm saying? And he was running around, he was on the radio. He was on the boat, Yo Miami.
I'm gonna say this, man. This made
year is Blueface girlfriend.
Oh, Christian Rock. Oh, they killing me. Them two is killing me this year.
Yeah.
They is just off the hook, man.
So what? 2023, Puff lost. He got no more Ciroc. He lost Revolt.
Well, he stopped there.
Well, yeah.
Well, see, I got a conspiracy theory.
What's that?
And now I'm not saying that Puff innocent and he didn't do all that, but the timing of this is questionable to me because he sued Diageo, which is behind the Ciroc and all of that.
Yeah.
He sued them. As soon as he sued them, big companies saying they being racist, all of this stuff just comes out at once. I don't think it's a coincidence. I'm not saying that the stuff is true or not true, but the timing of it is questionable to me. And not just Puff. I'm talking about people that got names out there at all. When they get lined up, everything just start happening at one time. I gotta question that. Like it seems like somebody put the word out. Like, all right, it's time we gotta take Puff out. But
They went to the the person that can hurt everything more than anything, and then she broke. Her and her nigga broke. So
Who? You talking about Cassie?
well, Cassie know the secrets.
Yeah.
Cassie the one to know the
Yo,
secrets.
don't ever think for a second like it's not nobody that just bump into you in the supermarket like, yo, you want to handle this? For real. This shit is real.
Kim Porter
The
left the
same,
shit.
yo, man, listen, they not putting it, listen, when they put this shit in the movies, we already 10 steps behind once they put it in the movie.
Yeah.
Just look at it that way. Because they not showing us this shit if it's not
That
already
movie
out.
made years ago.
Yeah,
What movie?
it don't matter when it come out. We 10 years behind what they showing us.
Nah, and once again, I don't support no sexual assault, none of that stuff. And I'm not saying he innocent or guilty. I'm just saying the timing to me is questionable to me. Like, why did all this stuff come out over all these years? Why right now everybody just happened to have a Puff story down at once?
But also think about the law, because I think the law.
Oh yeah, no, that did change. So it wasn't just Puff. It was a lot of sexual assault things. But I think Puff pissed somebody off, and they said, "Oh, we about to get all your dirty laundry. We better throw it all out there. We better get rid of you, man.
Yeah.
Get you up out of here." So, but it's a dirty game, though. It's a dirty game. But 2023, yeah, man, it was bad good stories though. That like it wasn't like positive stuff. It was a lot of like drama type stuff that kind of took the headlines, man. Well, let's get away from that. Let's get into this music, though, man.
Yeah,
let's get into this.
There's
music.
some way we spin the block on that bullshit.
Word. Started.
That's crazy.
Yo, you know one thing before we get into music. You know one thing Puff did do that I liked before all this drama came out. He finally gave his bad boy artists their publishing back.
Yeah, that's what we said.
I respect, even though I think he should have been did that, especially with Mace and a lot of them. I do respect that he did that. That was right before everything went downhill after that. I respected that move right there.
She got ugly.
It got very ugly.
Well, it's a point, right? Like it's a time limit that you have to give it back, or the artist will be able to buy it.
Well, Mace is when he turned 50. It was before it was like either
I think it's like 20 years, something like that.
That's a long ass time in music, man. 20 years. You be
right.
You've been in jail twice. Shit, what's the name?
MC Shan with no teeth.
But that's from drinking a whole bunch of old gold.
All right, let's get into these top 5 albums of 2023. Now, I know y'all probably gonna say
it is your perspective or
it's
Hollywood.
Your top 5.
Okay.
Now, I know all y'all probably gonna have all rap albums, so I'm saying top 5 albums because mine aren't all hip hop, but I'm sure y'all's are. Y'all don't like R&B, but top 5 albums of 2023. What's your albums and why? Why you pick these albums?
All right, let me go first. Number 5 was hip hop album. Nick Grant, Summer Dinner. I thought Nick Grant was dope.
Nick Grant was dope.
If you haven't heard it, he got some bangers on there.
Nick Grant was dope. I like Nick Grant.
Number 4, I'm gonna go with Conway the Machine. Won't He Do It? I thought this album was dope. Conway always puts out dope projects. This is one of them. Number 3, my man. This is the first, actually. Mind of a Saint, Sky Zoo. I thought this album was incredible.
So what number is that now?
Number 3.
Okay, all right. I respect
It's a
it.
good album to it's the unofficial soundtrack to Snowfall. If you haven't watched the show, listen to this, it gets right up to speed. Number 2, Nas, Magic 3. Magic 2 was trash and he redeemed himself on this one. Thought this joint was banging. My number 1 album of 2023, Killer Mike, Michael. I've been singing this album off and on all year. By far the best Killer Mike album ever. I thought this joint was official. He no ID with the beats, showed him as a growth as an artist, as a man. It was dope.
I'm ready, Sean. I'm ready. I respect your list, Sean. I'm ready. My list.
You got no honorable mentions in the cut?
No, I ain't
Any
even.
honorable mentions in the cut before you start?
No, I mean, no.
I was sitting with the Rome Streets, Noise Candy 5. I thought that was dope. Russ, Chomp 2.5.
Russ, that was dope. It was dope. My top 5, man, it was kind of pretty much what I had earlier in the year, except one album, except the albums kind of they rearranged over the years.
I agree.
It's only one new addition. But my top 5 albums, number 5 is crazy because this album was number 1 at the top of the year. That's how the difference in time change. Because when this album came out, I was fully into Snowfall.
Yeah.
But because Snowfall came out at the top of the year. Now by the end of the year, Snowfall is past, so the album didn't, like, I was in that moment when the album came out. But number 5, I got Sky Zoo, The Mind of a Saint. That was a dope concept album. If you love Snowfall, like, he was on point. It was dope. Conceptually, it was dope. It was right on point with the movie. I mean, with the TV show and the vibe. Snowfall came right out at the top of the year, so I was locked in with it. So that was my number 1 earlier in the year, but now it's number 5. Number 4, Janelle Monáe, The Age of Pleasure. That album was dope. That was a dope album, a dope vibe. Number 3, Conway, Won't He Do It? Bar-wise, Conway was destroying it, man. The songs might not have been subject matter-wise, but just rapping, Conway, he is literally a machine. Like, Conway can go. Number 2, this is the only new entry from the second half of the year in my top 5. I'm gonna go with Nas Magic 3, man. It's not my favorite of the Magics. It's not my favorite of his Hit Boy Nas albums, but it's a dope vibe, and it kind of ended his 2 trilogies on a nice note to me. It was a solid album. I'm gonna give it that's my number 2. My number 2.
Our lists are not shifting.
Word. But number 1, and this wasn't my number 1 album, but as I sat with this album more, that Killer Mike Michael is different. Like, he tapped in, like, it's a vibe, it's substance there, like, it's soul there. Like, he talking about different subject matters, like deep stuff, man. This is a dope project. It got like a lot of different vibes. The features work. Like, it's called Michael, that's his name. And I feel like he really put his heart into the album, man.
Thinking, like, how did Andre 3000 give Killer Mike more bars on his album than his own album?
What do you mean?
We'll talk about that.
Hey, I think.
No, I'm saying, what do you mean?
Hey, hold on. Let me finish my top 5 though. But my number 1 is Killer Mike, though, Michael, man. I think that was a dope album, and I think, like, if you ain't heard that album, really tap in, because he really did something special with that album. That's my number 1. That's my top 5 albums of 2020.
Any honorable mentions you got? Like, something that hit you kind of late?
But I'm sure all the rest of y'all got rap albums.
Yeah.
All rap albums, no R&B.
He probably gonna keep. I got all hip hop.
I got one
in my first.
Because if not, I'm gonna get my hip hop one now.
You might as well give it up.
Yeah, go ahead.
My hip hop albums. My number 5 is the only difference in my hip hop albums. My number 5 is Jay Stone, The Definition of Success.
Oh yeah.
I was feeling that vibe on that album. He came up to me. It was a dope vibe. Jay Stone, The Definition of Success. Number 4 is Sky Zoo, The Mind of a Saint. Number 3 is Won't He Do It, Conway. Number 2 is Nas Magic 3, and number 1 again is Killer Mike Michael. That's my top 5 hip hop albums. Go ahead.
I'm gonna start by. You ready, Black? Or
Go.
Black don't got me on this, man.
Yeah,
Trying to make one up right now. He making one up right now on the fly. Go ahead. Y'all see him on camera. Y'all see him in his phone. He trying to make up a top 5, bro.
I'm not. I'm just.
You going with what you listen to?
I got 10 albums. I'm just singling.
Okay, say no more. I'm gonna start from my honorable mention, man. I got 2 honorable mentions. My low honorable mention is ZSTG, Mad. I kind of like that joint. You know what I'm saying? He had a couple nice songs on there that grabbed me. My top honorable mention is Young Thug, Business is Business. Metro version though. Remember I was telling you that?
It's 2 different versions.
I listened to it, 2 different versions. I think Metro laid that album out how he thought it should sound, or whatever the case may be, whatever they decided. My number 5 is Yo Gotti DJ Drama, I Showed You So. You know what I'm saying? I think it was dope for him and Drama to come along, and it hit harder than what Drama was bringing up, because Drama did something as well. And Yo Gotti, he just keep a little, he got a formula right now and it's still working. You know what I'm saying? Coming off his nice double album that was in my top 5 last year. Fuego Bass. Biggest since Cam.
Wow.
I still got that album in my top 5. I mentioned that first quarter or first half.
Wow.
That joint is dope, man. That joint is fire, man. I like Fuego Bass, and he's dope. My number 3 is Conway the Machine, Won't He Do It? I think both of y'all said everything about that. My number 2 is Nas Magic 3. It was a hell of a reinvention of Nas, being as though the good and the bad we got with his 6-pack with Hit Boy, but I thought that him and Hit Boy playing this out perfectly. And my number 1, as I told y'all, will be Grammy nominated. It's Killer Mike, man. Michael, man.
Yeah.
It's no way that Nas, I know due to the name popularity, they might give it to Nas.
Nas already got his Grammy.
I hope they feel that way and keep it like that, because Killer Mike Michael is probably one of the best albums that came out in the probably last 2 to 3 years, man.
And I will say this, I still like the Magic 3. I just listened to it recently, but honestly, I haven't really been back to that album a lot in the last couple months.
I haven't, but it's still potent.
Yeah, but it's a dope album. I'm not saying the album is whack, but I really haven't revisited that much. Like, I really haven't. But it's not nothing to do with the album. It just didn't like bring me back a lot. After I initially was bumping it a lot, I kind of just stopped listening to it.
But it is way better than Magic 2.
It definitely.
Absolutely.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Black, what you got?
All right.
Come on, man. Talking to Mike.
All right, man.
Number 5.
We gotta do it 5. I can do it 1 to 5.
It's so bad.
I ain't want to.
I'd rather get the suspense.
Oh, you want suspense?
Yeah,
Okay.
to the number 1.
Okay. At number 5, Trill Static 3.
Oh, Terminology 4?
Okay.
No,
that's Trill Static is a Bun B.
Oh,
Bun
yeah.
And
okay.
Static Selector.
Oh,
Yeah.
Static Selector, okay.
At 4, I got Currencies. What is it? 600. Hold on.
He dropped a dope one this
Yeah.
year. I get that though. I get that.
Yo, that Smoke Dizzle was like.
It came out in 22 though.
Hold up. He's still looking, man.
No.
Black be the lifeline out here.
No, where you go? Oh, Highway 600.
Okay.
Highway 600 Currency.
You had
At
to your
4.
boy in there. Go ahead.
Yeah. At number 3, we got Saint. We got my boy Sky Zoo.
The Mind of the Saint.
Mine was saying.
At 2, it ain't a hip hop album. It's October London.
Okay.
And number 1 is Michael.
Yeah.
Okay. We all agree on that. We all agree on
Probably like the
that.
best album like the last 10 years.
Man, I said 3.
Now,
And I'm being nice.
Now, so since you had an R&B album, what would be your hip hop album that you throw in there if you had to throw top 5 hip hop albums?
It would probably be Nas, probably. 2.
2 didn't come out this year.
Yes, it did.
Magic 2 did.
Oh, it did. Oh, Magic 2? Yeah, you're right. You think of Magic 2?
You like Magic 2 over 3?
Yeah.
Why? I'm just asking why. What changed you?
It just
Like
had,
that.
it got a lot of beats on there that I like more than on 3.
Magic 3?
Yeah.
Magic 2 sounded like younger. Like he trying to talk to the kids.
I feel you on that one.
All right, so what about 2023 and R&B? This would be the time where I would say, Taz, man, how you feel about the R&B this year?
Yeah, but my
I ain't
R&B
really got
really
no
didn't change, man, because it wasn't too much that went on. But I'll start from the 5.
You know what I'm gonna say?
I'll start from
I'm gonna say this though.
Vito Jones.
I'm
It's
gonna-
crazy.
Vito.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this though. I think R&B was better than hip hop this year.
It could
I'm gonna say that.
due
That's how
to
bad.
one album or maybe 2. That's in my top 2, and I'm gonna start it off.
All around, I think R&B was better than hip hop.
Yeah, well, my R&B. Well, I'm gonna start off. My R&B list didn't really change from the first half, but except for one album. I put one album in there, which is number 5. It's Diddy, the Love album, Off the Grid. I like that joint. That joint was dope. I thought he got some cuss on there. It's a lot going on right now, but that album is good, man. That album is far from trash. Number 4, Don Toliver, Love Sick. I like that. That joint was dope. Number 3, Summer Walker, Clear 2, Soft Life. That was dope as well. Number 2, Janelle Monáe, The Age of Pleasure. And number 1 is Tink, Thanks for Nothing.
Wow.
You said Tink or Tank?
Tink. Well, I got a lot of the same ones. My honorable mention, I'm gonna go with Queen Naja, After the Butterflies. I thought that was dope.
Okay.
Number 5, I got Tink. Thanks for Nothing. I think she dope, man. Number 4, I got the Summer Walker joint, that Clear 2 Soft Life EP. And J. Cole kills that song on there, by the way. He destroys that verse. Number 3, I got Diddy before the controversy. The Love album, Off the Grid. It was a good R&B
album, man.
It was like it wasn't as good as the R&B that we've known for.
But it was bringing that vibe.
But it was that vibe, though. I'm gonna give it number 3. Number 2, I got BJ the Chicago Kid with Gravy. I thought that album was crazy. That's my number 2.
That was this year?
Yeah. And then number 1, I'm gonna go with Janelle Monáe with The Age of Pleasure. That's my top 5.
Oh,
I love her album.
Bro, that's
artwork.
really the only 2 R&B albums I listened to this year.
What's that?
BJ the Chicago Kid and October London.
Wow. So you don't even got a top 5 then.
I don't, bro. I haven't listened to no R&B.
I got
this
one
year,
album
bro.
that was really good. Cleo Soul. Gold. That was a good album.
Yeah. Oh, that Raheem Devon joint was nice too.
That was.
Oh,
man,
That's a compilation. That's a compilation.
No, it wasn't. That was his album. No, that was his album, dog. That last album was his album.
It was, but it was like
I'm willing to bet on that, man. That last album was out.
Yeah.
He was very.
Oh no, he did. I did like that.
Yeah.
He dropped the compilation too, and then he dropped. No, that one.
Yeah,
talking about the one he
Fall
just
in
came
Love.
out with.
Fall in Love.
Yeah, that joint got straight to the move.
Yeah,
that
Fall
joint-
in Love, The Summer of Love. The
Yeah.
Summer of Love was the look though.
Yeah.
But both of them joints was dope.
Nah, that was a good look. That was a good look.
So Ludacris sold himself out for $200 million.
All right, what about disappointing albums that came out?
Oh
this year?
man, who want to go first? I got a few,
I got a
man.
laundry list.
Millie's Holy Water. I didn't
Wow.
like that.
Oh man.
The Jeezy album.
Whoa.
I liked it. Yo, I liked it. I liked the Jeezy album.
We ain't get to that.
I liked the Jeezy album. That was my 6th. That was one of my honorable mentions.
Word.
I'm not manager, right?
I'm just
Go ahead, talk about it. You ain't ready.
I ain't ready. You ready?
Oh, I'm gonna get to some of the new stuff that just came out real quick. Get that out the way. That Busta Rhymes blockbuster.
Oh, that's on my list.
Light. That was not a blockbuster. Not a blockbuster
That was
video.
on my list,
That joint
man.
was light.
I fuck with some of the songs.
Hey, I'm gonna say it. That Meek Mill and Rick Ross too good to be true. Light. Light to me.
That's because they did that shit on the road.
Oh, you think I was gonna let him go? Drizzy. For all the dogs. Light.
Yeah.
Light.
I like it when he came back with
The
that.
only thing that saved him is the EP.
He
He
came
came
back-
back with the EP.
Yeah,
Because
that
he
shit,
get
that shit
criticized.
ain't even sell where I'm from.
So early on, freaks, Jim Jones and Hitmaker. Back
Oh,
in my
that's
prime.
still at the top of my list.
What? Is
That's
we?
still at the top of my list. You look at my phone.
It was
Nah, back in my prime. That shit was.
Jim Jones and Hitmaker.
That shit was Play-Doh on the wall.
Oh man.
I got a couple
When they
more.
come out
but
with
check
that? This
I
year?
got
What's that?
Hip Hop Volume 2.
Oh, that's Swiss Beats?
Oh,
yeah,
that's
that's your
number
boy. That's your
There we
boy,
go.
man.
That's number 1. I got my shit
Oh,
numbered.
you got top 5?
I got a top 7. I got a 7
Hey,
pack.
but check this out though. We was talking about Swiss Beats, right? So I'm on the internet and they said, Conway, you got a banger with Swiss Beats. I said, no fucking way.
Conway can get it done, though. Conway can get it done.
Bruh. I heard the motherfucking beat, dog.
Come on, man.
It's bananas, dog.
It is crazy. So you're gonna take it back then? You're gonna give Swiss props?
Nah, just on this one. You can't get like even a blind man can make a 3-point shot.
Who you got?
This nigga's great.
Who you
I
got for
mention, man, I Lil Durk, man, Almost Healed. That DJ Drama joint, really like that.
Yo.
My number 5, man, I'm kind of hurt by saying this, but I gotta be real with it because I just gotta be real. You went to Meek Mill and Ross, and I think their album is better than this album.
What's that?
Truth be told, AZ. I thought that was.
Oh, that album was done in 1994.
It wasn't whack, but it wasn't my favorite.
That
either.
shit was whack.
I was kind of hurt by that.
Damn.
And AZ, my guy, and I hated to put him on this list,
Yeah.
but I gotta be real. My rapologist, certificate won't be that good.
Bruh, hey, bruh, look, and then
Number 4.
hold on, about the AZ, right? I ain't gonna say no names, but somebody try to make me listen to it like it was when he was back.
Easy.
Number 4, I got Blockbuster. Number 3, Lil Wayne, The Fix Before the 6.
I like that.
You like that? I didn't like that. Number 2, as we said, Carl Hitmaker and Back in My Prime. And number 1, Sean said, Swiss Beats Hip Hop 50. That shit was horrible.
Hey, I'm surprised somebody else y'all didn't answer. Y'all didn't name that. DJ Drama, I really like that.
I said that.
You said that? You said that?
I said that.
Oh, okay.
That was my honorable mention.
Yeah, no, that joint was light.
That joint was super light.
And I didn't like, and I like him, but I didn't like Brent Fires' Larger Than Life album. And I like Brent Fires.
You know what album y'all ain't named?
What's that?
The Gucci Man and BG.
That's
Oh my God. That joint is hot trash, boy.
It would break back.
That joint is hot trash, boy.
Hey, I got one more, man. Well, I got a couple more, but West Side Gun and They Pray For Me. First,
I fuck with that.
based off the lineup of producers and artists he had on here, if you just see it on paper, I thought it was going to be better.
My boy ran the album, huh?
Yeah.
The God, dog.
Ooh.
The Stove God.
The Stove Guy.
Yeah, that was Stove God.
I was disappointed in that album, man. And that Lil Durk, you said the Lil Durk album.
Yeah,
I was
I said
disappointed in that Lil Durk. And the Nicki Minaj Pink Friday too.
That album?
Yeah,
That shit was light work.
Oh, man.
And that Chloe in Pieces, man, that came out earlier this year.
Yo,
man.
what's up with Nicki? Why they can't do it no more? Why these people that was hot, they can't
Well,
do
she
it?
had way too many. She had hit songs in there. It was way too many songs. It was way too many songs. Like, she didn't need that many songs. She had hit songs. She had alright songs in there. It just was too much.
I think the niggas need to go back to their essence.
They need to go back to A&R.
She need to go back. No, she need to go back to Jamaica, Queens. You remember where we was driving and Peter was like, "This is where Nicki Minaj is gonna be hanging out." She need to go right back there, and Lil Wayne need to go back to the projects where he got shot in the chest. And all these cats need to get. They need to do some soul searching. He need a Manny Fresh album. That's what he need.
Alright, Slept On surprise albums.
Whoa, I got that. I go if you want to.
What you
You
got?
ready? Go ahead. Black.
My shit already. The Elzai.
Which
The Elzai joint. The new. Was it Maine?
the joint just came out not too long ago?
Yes. Heavy Vibration.
That just came out not too long ago.
Yeah.
I know one I like off the top. I like that Black Bob Life Story too.
Absolutely.
They just put way too many songs on there.
That's on my list.
That Black Rob?
Yeah, but based off like D-Dot did the whole album and they had some dope
Black Rob
songs.
got another song? Got another album?
It's a life story.
Yeah, life story too. That joint dope. That joint
Man, I
dope.
thought he took all his music with him, man.
I got Smoke Dizza as well, man.
The Dizza,
Smoke Dizza, man.
What, 1,000? Oh, you talking about
The Worldwide Smoke Session?
Yeah,
Is that the one? Yeah, volume 2. That was one of my honorable mentions. Then I got Lloyd Banks, The Course of the Envelope.
Yeah, that was dope. Of course, they had with 3.
Yeah,
it was alright.
Number 3. I ain't like it as much as the other ones.
My top 5 slept on album is Boogie Boogie with Answer Elements 2.
Yeah, shout out to Boogie Boogie.
JD and Currency for more
Yeah,
motivational.
I like that.
Oh, yeah,
I like
That was
that
slept
joint.
on. That was
I
slept
like
on, bro.
that joint.
Number 3, Sean didn't like it, but Jeezy, I might forget, but I don't
Yeah,
forget.
I forget.
I think the rollout of the Nina Law interview made me understand more of the album, and it's grown Jeezy. You know, everybody had a grown moment. So, number 2, Styles P of Con Wolf is still a wolf.
Okay.
My number 1 is Babyface Ray, Summer Is Mine. That was my number 1 slept on album this year.
Well, I like that Jay. Once again, even though it was in my top 5, I like that Jay Stone, The Definition of Success. I think that was slept on.
Absolutely.
I like
And that
Sean.
Black Rob, you said.
I got a couple albums. too.
Sean, you mentioned it, but I like that Nick Grant Sunday Dinner. Nick Grant can rap, man. I don't know if y'all remember this, but King Crooked and Joel Ortiz dropped like a little EP called JFK LAX. They was rapping
What about
on there.
What about the Mona Lisa that came out this year?
Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
From who?
Joel Ortiz.
Joel Ortiz, Mona Lisa.
And they re-dropped the anniversary edition.
That don't count though.
They got new songs.
That don't count, man.
I guess.
And then Static Selector dropped a joint called Round Trip that I thought was dope. And then Sean, you mentioned this EP too, but I'm gonna give him his prop, man. Russ, that Chomp 2.5, he was rapping on there. He had all hip hop producers, like he was going in. Yo, Freaks, that Young Thug Business is Business. I ain't going front.
That joint
Was alright.
Metro version, right?
Yeah. No, I ain't going. No, Black.
The
I can't
regular
front on
version?
that.
Black, you got black.
That joint was alright.
Black. Just try, bro. Just try. I know how you are.
And I'm also mention the Creed 3 soundtrack. I thought that was dope. J. Cole, and did the whole thing, the whole Dreamville.
Y'all heard that Vic Spencer?
Vic Spencer.
Vic Spencer in 38 Special?
And 38 Special? No, I ain't hear that one.
You need to put your ears on that.
Oh, by the way, I didn't hear that one, but the 38 Special Conway joint was alright too. That joint was alright too. And I ain't gonna front. That Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz was alright. They was rapping on there. They was rapping on there. And that L. Michaels Affair and Black Thought, Glorious Glaive.
And then what about the Conway? That's slept on too, the Palermo. Y'all heard that yet?
Yeah, that joint was alright too.
Yeah, that was like, Conway dropped like 5 EP. He was rapping just like whoever had beats, man. He was just rapping this year. Like Conway, a problem. Any other thing? Any other slept on?
I liked
I think
Jack Man, Jack Harlow. I
Oh,
thought that was alright.
okay, Sean.
That joint was dope.
What else?
I like that Sauce Walker joint that he dropped. It wasn't bad.
Sauce Walker,
Yeah, Sauce Walker
can rap when he
Talking about
can rap.
the Ghetto 3?
What was that Sauce Walker album called, man? Damn, man.
I remember talking about Sauce Walker can rap. When he in his mode, he can rap for sure.
Man, what was that Sauce Walker album, man? He just dropped it. That Boy Then. That Boy Then. He dropped that joint.
Sauce Walker, alright. He can rap for sure.
I thought that El Camino album wasn't bad. They Spit on Jesus.
That wasn't bad. That wasn't
pretty
bad.
decent.
That wasn't bad.
Chic Luke's Gorillaween 5.
Okay.
That was alright.
Okay.
Halloween Havoc 6.
Oh, Gorillaween was
I thought that was alright too.
Yeah, that was dope.
Busted up. Pretty much it.
Alright, man. Slept on surprise albums of 2023. Let us know if we missed any. Let us know.
Did y'all get that start? Finish, repeat?
Start, finish, repeat.
Yeah, the terminology in Paul Wall.
That was alright.
I like that Love Boat Luciano.
Love Luciano.
Yeah, that joint was alright. That joint wasn't bad at all.
ESF had a crazy year, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Big X the plug.
Big ass. You mentioned that before.
I forgot about my boy Jay Ski. Abolish Uncertainty.
Oh yeah, that was your joint.
I like
That was in your top 5 in the early year.
Yeah, I totally.
He can rap.
Yeah, he can rap.
He can
Conway
rap.
got something. Yeah, Conway got something nice with that.
He can rap. He can rap. Yeah, it's dope albums, man. Let us know if anything we missed or any slept on surprise album that you heard this year, man. Let us know.
Yes, sir.
All right, Sean. You big on TV and movies. So 2023, man. What movies? First of all, let's go with the movies, man. What movies was you checking out in 2023?
I check out. I liked. This is crazy. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie. That was
Wow.
That was good. It was animated. It had a lot of hip hop songs in there.
Wow.
It was dope.
So we going with first.
Yeah.
The first thing he named, Carl.
Wow.
You had the new Spider-Man movie. That was dope.
That was that was dope. That especially the first half of the year. That was a big deal.
That was dope. Like documentaries and stuff. The Biz Marquee movie was dope.
That was very
That
dope.
was official.
That was very dope.
What else? Man, yeah.
Drawing a blank.
I'm drawing a blank.
Go ahead.
What you got?
I'm gonna name movies that I like, and then I'm just gonna name some movies. Period. I like You People. It came out earlier in the year. It had Eddie Murphy. It had Lauren London.
I
My
gotta
man
check that out.
Jonah Hill. I thought Eddie Murphy was hilarious in that movie. Creed 3 I thought was very dope.
I still haven't seen it.
Okay,
3 was kind of watered down. I ain't gonna lie.
Creed 3 was alright. I like the Whitney Houston movie. I Want to Dance with Somebody. I thought that movie was dope. Like they actually didn't hold back. They was telling the unauthorized truth. They wasn't like sugarcoating it. I respected it. The movie Air. Michael Jordan.
That was good.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, that was good.
That was dope. The movie Shooting Stars. Like LeBron and his childhood friend story. That was dope. John Wick 4.
I forgot about
Was
that.
dope. Extraction 2 I thought was dope on Netflix.
Yeah, I like that.
I thought that Extraction 2 was dope. Equalizer 3 with Denzel.
Yeah, that's on my list too. Yeah, you on my list, man.
I thought that was dope, man. And that Leave the World Behind recently. That was an interesting. It took me on a ride just to leave me hanging. Yeah. But it got a lot of hype though. It got a lot of hype. It was a lot of movies though that came out that I thought got a lot of hype and flopped. That new Aquaman joint, The Flash.
That was a flop.
The Flash.
That was a flop.
Guardian of the Galaxy Volume 3.
I ain't watching it.
Marvel had a bad year.
I ain't watching it.
The Marvels for Super Mario Brothers the movie. You like that, Sean? You like that joint? I can see you liking that joint.
Yeah.
What about Big George Foreman? That joint
was a good movie too.
Big George Foreman. I know some bad. They gotta stop remaking these movies because that House Party and White Man Can't Jump. Oh,
that was 2 bricks.
They gotta stop that.
I agree.
Milli Vanilli had a good documentary.
Milli Vanilli.
Yeah, that was dope.
John Wick 4 came out this year too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even watch 1, 2, and 3.
And me neither. That's why I can't watch 4. I watched it. And you know what?
Let's talk about some series.
They cloned Tyrone.
Yeah,
that was it. That was it.
Yeah, that was alright.
Some deep meaning behind that joint, man.
Yeah.
But before we get to the series, though, there was some other documentaries that came out. That Stan, that Mahmoud Abdul Rauf documentary was very good.
Showtime killing it.
Very good. They blackballed him. We did a whole episode on this one, but Dear Mama, the Tupac joint, Tupac, Afeni and Tupac, that was very. When I thought you couldn't do anything else about Tupac, like I was surprised, man.
That was a whole different twist of it.
Shout out to Alan Hughes, he did a good job despite the situation and the controversy and all that. He did a good job. Remember that Iconic Records thing with Angela Martinez about life after death? It was like 7 parts or something.
Yeah.
That was dope. Yeah. I like that. You mentioned the Biz Markie joint. Mm-hmm. That was tough. Mm-hmm. On Netflix, they had The Ladies First. The story of women in hip hop.
Yeah.
That was dope. And shout out to Michael Bivins. He had a joint called The Hustle of at 617 Mike Biv. It told Michael Bivins' story. Oh, it was dope. Yes. I never heard of that. It was dope. Yeah. Definitely. It's about Michael Bivins and his whole life, man. He put a lot of people on, not just in music, in rap too, not just in R&B, like singing. He connected to a lot of people, man. Mike Bivins is a dope dude. But that's some of the documentaries I remember. That was dope.
What you got? Serious, couple joints on Painkiller. I thought that was dope.
Oh yeah.
That was you know what I'm saying about the Percocet.
That was very dope.
Lincoln Lawyer.
That's your joint. Yeah. You always shout that out.
Yeah, you ain't watched that yet? You got to get on that, man. That was dope. Also, Night Agent.
Oh, I like that a lot. I like that Night Agent. Was dope. I didn't like the way it ended, but I liked it a lot. Though. That was dope. It was a nice little set 10-part or whatever it was. Yeah. It was dope. I didn't like the way it ended though, but it was good though.
Absolutely.
My favorite TV show in the whole year. It started the year off as Snowfall. I think Snowfall's final season was great to me. Mm-hmm. I think they nailed it. I think they represented for John Singleton the right way. I just think it was, man, that last season was action-packed. The ending was brilliant, but because it was unpredictable, but it made sense to me. It wasn't a happy ending that everybody wanted, but it made sense. That was a really, really good series, man. Snowfall was a great series. Shout out to everybody behind that. The Wu-Tang season 3.
Yeah, it was good, but I wish it had more to it. I don't want it to end and it just ended right after Wu-Tang Forever. But they still could have just kept it going.
Yeah, they could have kept that going. They could have had a mini verse, like all kind of spin-offs. I actually enjoyed it, but I feel like they just sped everything along. They had all these great stories that I felt like they could have really worked. Right. And as just a fan, I wanted to hear more for sure. But it was overall it was dope. I just wanted to hear more as a fan. Bel Air season 2. It was good. It was a good show. It's a good show. BMF season what's that? Season 2? Season 3?
Maybe season
Yeah, season 2.
Season 2. It was good. They had some acting acting challenges, I would say. Challenges, I would say, but
Putting people on.
it was still good. Though. It was still good. What about your show, Power Book 2 Ghosts?
I didn't like that, but I like the joint with Raising Canaan.
I do like Raising.
I like Raising Canaan.
I do that. Yeah, Power Book. They is reaching with these storylines.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
The Godfather of Harlem season 3. They changed the platform and come on, but it was dope. It's on something. It's like MGM or something, I think. Yeah, but it's dope. So you can't even So a lot of people don't even know about it, but
It just came on?
no, it came out earlier this year. It's been
I've
out.
seen that.
Yeah, season 3 has been out. The Shy season 6.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
My man leaving the show, man. Little dude, Kevin, man.
Yeah.
They reaching
It was
on
about
that.
time.
They reaching on that shit. I think it's coming back, but I think they should wrap it up. I think they should wrap it up. They should wrap it up. And they are pushing the agenda on that show.
Heavy.
Sheesh.
Heavy.
I do like Abbott Elementary.
That's funny.
I think that's a funny show. I got onto that late, but I think it's dope. Top Boy season 3.
I still haven't watched that yet.
What?
Yeah.
The ending wasn't great how I liked it in the beginning, but it made sense though. It wasn't a happy ending in Top Boy season 3 neither. But I like it
Season
though.
4 coming or?
Nah, it's over. That's it. That's over. You know Drake behind that too.
Yeah.
It's over, man.
I got a good one, man, based on a true story, man. Y'all probably think I wouldn't watch it. Gran Turismo.
Oh, yeah.
About the race car driver. The video game. That's a really good movie.
Gotta check that out.
That was real dope.
Yeah.
That was real dope.
You got The Force with Tommy season 2. That ain't that good neither.
That was alright. It was alright. It wasn't bad. It could have been worse.
It's just
Not
like
bad.
them storylines is killing me.
Chicago still out there.
They killing me with these stories. They're like this writing is not that good, man. I ain't mad at the hustle, but the writing is not good. And one of my favorite shows on YouTube, It Is What It Is with Carolina Davis.
Yeah, man.
I think the show is
That
great.
is
They're having a great year.
that is the look.
I think the show is great, man. I like it. I like overall the movies and TV and entertainment. I don't think it's great. I think Marvel is struggling right now.
DC is struggling.
Yeah,
I don't know what they're
DC
doing.
is terrible.
I don't know.
Marvel, I did like the TV show with Nick Fury in it. That show was alright. It was on Disney Plus.
I can't think of
It's like Secret Aliens or something like that.
Secret Wars?
Secret something, yeah. I thought that was alright, but man, Marvel, they struggling right now.
Yeah.
They
going on.
They got a lot of shit going on.
yeah, the Loki 2 was alright.
Yeah.
Loki 2 was
What do you think
alright.
it is? Like they're like we just tired of watching superhero stuff, or just
Nah, I think the storylines ain't as good. I think the movies ain't as good. I just think it's not as good. Like they hyped Ant-Man up in the beginning of the year, and it was a flop to me. It just wasn't good. They had a hell of a run though. So sometimes runs just come to an end. But for them to be building up this new Avengers movie, it ain't looking good. It ain't looking good. So what about sports this year?
I told you my part. I didn't like the play-in tournament with basketball. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was kind of weird because I didn't really understand it. But it is what it is. But it served a good purpose for those, like you said, Carl, that's not getting that much money. That's on the bench, the training staff, from the weight trainers and all that. Everybody got paid in the whole franchise. So that's
$500,000.
So that's a good thing.
Was this the year LeBron broke the record?
Yeah.
2023 he broke Kareem's scoring record. That's
Scoring
a
record.
big deal.
That's a real big deal because he's still scoring. So that shit is going to be untouchable. Yeah, it's going to spread it out even more.
I don't see nobody ever beat that either.
But besides that, just the BS that's going on, man, with the sports is the basically, man, like how the betting games and the terrible refereeing. The terrible refereeing that's going on.
Definitely changing the game.
You got all the betting sites in the background of these games. You know, they got ads and everything inside the game. The commercials, so it just makes everything unfair. You just gotta hope that you're on the right side of things. Also, what I don't like, man, is all these athletes catching all these charges. For dumb shit, for driving out license, from assaults.
They gotta chill.
They on some other shit right now, man.
Stupid stuff.
They gotta chill, man. The Super Bowl chicken,
Draymond Green getting kicked out.
he gotta relax.
You know what I'm saying? He gotta chill.
out.
You know what I'm saying?
John
John
Moran.
Moran still doing dumb shit with the gun.
Yeah, he gotta
The
chill.
gun signals and shit. But on the positive side, OKC looks good.
It looked good too.
They look good, man.
Oh, it started off the year with a great Super Bowl. It was the Eagles and the Chiefs this year in the beginning of the 2023.
Yeah.
That was a great game, even though we took a L. It was a great game, though.
Great game.
The Denver Nuggets won the NBA championship. They dominated.
He's probably one of the best dominant centers in the league.
Jokic a problem. Jokic a problem.
Jokic a problem, man.
Pass, he can shoot.
Nah, yeah.
Run the floor.
Jokic is a
A
problem.
little bit upset about Bones getting traded, missing that ring, but that's another story.
Yeah, that's
He didn't
another
get
story.
one?
Nah, I
I
don't
thought he
think
was on
so.
a team like.
It's up to the team
It's up to their discretion. Yeah. What about shifting back to the music, away from the sports? What about producer of the year? Did any producer stand out this year?
I don't think so.
That's a
Yeah,
I don't think so. Well, if you want to say stand out to make a sort of a splash and a highlight, I would say the Bank and Knox battle. That stood out more than any producer that dropped anything. But besides that, I think Metro had a good year. I
gave it to Metro in the beginning of the year because he did the Spider-Man soundtrack and then he did the Young Thug. I'm gonna give a slight advantage because I don't feel like Metro did enough at the end of the year. So, but I don't feel like Hit Boy had like a great year.
Do nothing in the beginning of the year.
But he did Nas, he did his stuff.
All right, but what are we saying?
He did the pop stuff too.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about
He had
that.
all the good beats.
That shit ain't cool.
Thanks, Dad.
Nah, he did some singles for some people too. But I don't really think it was nobody. I think it's like Hit Boy and Metro Boomin, but I don't think they like dominated. Like it's like it was no clear standout
It was just alright.
person. It was just like
I would say Metro because of that Miles Morales movie.
Spider-Man joint. I ain't mad at that. Maybe Metro won.
I mean, but to me, like his beats wasn't my favorite. But
I'll take the Bank and Knox battle over everything that.
that was dope, man.
That was dope.
That
If you want to talk about producers, I think that was a dope producer point of the year.
That was a hip hop moment.
That was a hip hop moment. You know what I'm saying? I give them that. That was probably one of the biggest things that happened in hip hop for the producers.
All right, what about verse of the year?
I'm gonna have to go with J. Cole, man. Over that he got two of them, don't he?
Yeah,
He got the joint with Benny.
He got a couple.
Ain't the joint with Benny this year? Johnny P's Cadillac?
No,
Johnny P, that's last year?
Last year.
Well, my favorite joint with J. Cole is the joint with him and Lil Uzi Vert. Not Lil Uzi Vert,
Lil Yachty.
Lil Yachty.
Yeah.
I'm getting all the Lils confused.
Yeah.
They all the
I'm
same.
That
gonna
verse was crazy.
I got a top 5, and I'm gonna go in order. Well, I'm gonna go backwards. Number 5 is funny because everybody talks about Andre 3000 verse on this song, but it might be an unpopular opinion,
It's called Science.
but I think Killer Mike got Andre 3000 on Scientists and Engineers. I think Killer Mike killed that track. He's my number 5. Number 4, I got Method Man with a 101 Rangers with Lloyd Banks. I feel like Meth went to work on that song.
Forgot about that.
Number 3, I'm gonna go with J. Cole on All My Life with Lil Durk. I feel like his second verse, he destroyed it.
Yes, he did.
My number 2 is Lil Wayne on Never Die with Nas. Lil Wayne he ran that song, man.
Yo, that might be The best verse of the year.
He ran
I
that
remember
song.
that. Like,
That J.
oh,
Cole,
shit.
Lil Yachty.
But number one is J. Cole on that, the secret recipe on that Lil Yachty.
That Lil Yachty.
He
Crazy.
killed that a little.
He put himself in a different
J. Cole
song.
killed that song. That's my number one, man. That's my number one. What you got? You said
I went with that Lil Wayne verse with him and Nas. I remember hearing that. I'm like, oh shit! Like
he snapped. He blacked out on that.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna go with the lyricist of the year, not just song, but just lyricist of the year, who are you going with?
I'm going with J. Cole, man.
Absolutely going with J. Cole number one.
J.
Keeping
Cole.
lyricist of the year, not have an album, a mixtape, an EP.
Every
nothing.
time he's
He's
relevant.
shining. His verses are standing out to the point. They're not just like, every verse it seemed like damn near. The only verse J. Cole was on this year that I really didn't feel like it stood out with the Nicki Minaj song on Nicki Minaj. Everything else he destroyed.
Yeah.
He my number one. And I'm gonna go number two, I'm gonna go Lil Wayne. Because I feel like Lil Wayne had a great year between that, the Collie Grove album. He had a lot of guest verses where he was doing this thing. Number three is The Machine, Conway.
Conway.
My number three is The Machine. Number four, I'm gonna go with Nas. Number four.
Mm-hmm.
And number five, I'm gonna go with Killer Mike, man.
Got to.
I'm gonna go with Killer Mike. That's my top five lyricists of the
Only
year.
right.
My top five lyricists of the year.
Damn.
I'm gonna put Killer Mike over Nas just off the fact that his album is better than Magic Joint. I mean,
But Nas dropped more music though.
Yeah, he did, but I just think that Killer Mike joint is just crazy.
Yeah. Damn.
Any lyricists of the year?
I like Conway. He had a good year.
Yeah.
Killer Mike, Nas. J. Cole had a good year, but it's like I can't. Like you gotta come out with some type of songs, man. It's like when is the album dropping? He hasn't dropped since what?
Yeah, but his verses was memorable though. His verses was memorable. Any songs that came out this year, song of the year that stood out?
Damn, I don't even know, man.
I don't know. There's too much.
It's not really
this
that
shit
bad.
ain't sticking. Like
Yeah.
It was like a bunch of quick, like social media joints that came and went.
I think one of the songs, man, that I go to this album, I listen to it, man, because it's like a different vibe, it's a different energy. Is the Undefeated joint, man, by my young boy, man. Damn, man, I'm tripping. My young boy, man, Undefeated. It's off the Mad album, ESTG. I think that song was a real like dope song, man. Like he got some bars on that joint.
I don't know, man. That little Dirk song was alright. All My Life.
Yeah,
That song was alright.
it was a positive.
It was a positive song. I can't really. It's no real songs that like blew me away. It was some party songs. You know, I DJ. It's party songs I like, but it wasn't like
Go ahead.
anthems.
You like that sexy red joint? You know that's in your rotation now.
You gotta relax.
And I know you put that motherfucker in your rotation.
You gotta relax, man. No, thank you. Nah, I can't. I don't know. It wasn't really like smash hits.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't, man. It was just one of them years.
You be right. That's the
Yeah, let's
theme.
be real.
That's the
One of them
theme.
years, man.
It's one of them years, man.
One of them years.
It's just one of them years. Damn.
Yo, so all right, so this is the 50th year of hip hop. Was you guys happy with the rollout of everything that happened from January to December? Like,
Nah, I wasn't.
like everything the culture has been represented, right?
I mean, some of the stuff was cool, but I think it could have been more. As a hip hop fan, I think it could have been more.
Yeah.
I could have been more tours. It could have been just more celebration.
I
And
agree.
man, I'm honestly, I can't go on without acknowledging Dr. Umar. He made a real big point. He
Yeah.
said he said it's the 50th year of hip hop, and in 50 years, like what real
What are we
impact
celebrating?
has hip hop really made? Man, that was powerful.
Yeah.
I remember I told Freaks like, damn, I can't argue with him.
Can't argue with him.
Yeah.
Like, why hasn't hip hop built any schools? Why isn't hip hop built any hospitals? Like,
I mean, but you got certain guys that had planes, they're huge, you know, homes and
yo,
shit.
Dr. Umar was
Yeah.
spot on with that. I cannot disagree with him.
Yeah.
Like as much money as hip hop made.
Yeah, we gotta get rid of some of these fake news outlets and these news outlets that's just out there. They promoting a little bit of everything, but mostly they promoting this negativity.
A lot of ignorance being promoted out there. Facts. Like the ignorance is getting all the publicity. This is what our kids are just scrolling down. Ignorance, and then when positive stuff happens, it's not getting the same kind of publicity.
Not at all.
It's not good, man.
Need balance.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Balance in 2024 for sure. Word. Label of the year, 2023. Any label that you think shine in 2023? Freaks.
Label 2023.
Yeah, label.
Nah,
What's that?
I ain't really got too much, man. I ain't really got no heavy hitters.
I got-
say some shit. I might be alright with it.
I got one. They were the same ones I said in the beginning of the year. I think they was on the independent tip, but I'm gonna give them kind of a slash because they're affiliated.
What's that?
But I think BSF and Drumwork had a nice run.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think Benny was putting out all his artists. Like he was letting them all shine. He even did OT the Real.
Yeah.
He had Heem. He had Fuego
Yeah.
Bass. Like Ricky High. He was putting all his people out. I respect that. Like he's putting his team on.
Yeah.
El Camino. Yeah.
I think the hottest album that came out of both of them camps is Conway, Won't He Do It, and Fuego Bass.
But then Conway had what's my man name? His artist Jay Ski joint was dope.
Yeah.
He had a couple. He had a couple joints. Like their Drumwork was putting out. They had a Drumwork compilation that came out this year. So him and Jay Ski did a joint one. Then Jay Ski did a solo one. Yeah. Then they had a Drumwork compilation. The Conway album. So they working, man.
And 38 Special. They had an album.
Right. Yup.
Yeah.
So if you were to pick an MVP of 2023, period, who would it be? Who won?
MVP of
Yeah.
2023 in hip hop.
Now,
All the way
it
around
don't
the
gotta
board?
be hip hop. Just all around. Who was winning?
Fuck, man. I don't know, man. It's hard to call.
I'm gonna do a co MVP. I'm gonna go with Cameron and Mace. I feel like they had a great.
They had a great year. They definitely had a great year.
Like they came together even though they had their differences, and they have a good product that they give out.
They definitely were MVPs this year. I got an MVP pick that didn't even drop an album. So you know you must have made a major impact if you ain't dropped no album the whole year, but your name was always in the headlines.
What, J. Cole?
No, I'm gonna go with Usher. Every time Usher dropped the show, every time Usher dropped the
that show, man.
That's-
what? That's a big. It wasn't
a big deal.
It was a big. Every show he did was trending.
It was alright.
Every
Yeah,
time.
celebrities.
No, that show was not alright. That show was more than alright.
I'm just saying it was,
that show was great.
Because you always got somebody else going there for the experience.
And he had different artists coming out. He was showcasing like legends. Nigga roller skating. That show was more than alright. That show was more than alright. Come on, man.
You want to go see that shit bad.
Absolutely, I wanted to go see it. I'm mad I missed
With
it.
that nigga to serenade you and shit.
I don't want to say anything at all. But that show was great. We're gonna put some respect on Usher name.
Yeah, I'm
out
not disrespecting it. You know, it was what it was.
I'm gonna go with Usher. I'm gonna go with Usher.
It was, man.
Now you know we appreciate
I'm
that.
gonna go with well, I didn't get a chance, but I'm gonna tap into the media field as well. I'm gonna go with Shannon Sharp, man.
Oh,
Club
he's
Shake.
winning.
I think he had a
winning.
good year. He signed with First Take.
First Take and Club
He got
Shay
the
Shay.
Club Shay Shay. Then he got the late night, the nightcap. Him and Ocho.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's
You know what I'm saying? Him and
hilarious.
Avery, Gilbert
now they got
Arenas.
Gilbert Arenas.
They had the Gilbert Arenas. And like Sean said, with Mason Cam, you know, they got OJ on there. You know what
Oh,
I'm
they
saying?
do got the juice on
You
there.
know, they got a lot going on. They trying to get Mark Jackson. You know, they making big moves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wallow, let's be real, Wallow and Gilly still
Oh,
running.
they've been winning.
They doing major thing. They just did the major knockout party.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? And Wilmington, Delaware. You know what I'm saying? At the Chase joint, Chase Fieldhouse. Give them their love. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, not really too many, man.
Well, I want to say it was a lot of artists that didn't drop albums, but their tours were making noise. I'm gonna say I mentioned the Usher, the Residency. He was killing it with that. Beyonce Renaissance tour was killing it.
Yeah.
Like everybody, everybody was going to that. 50 Cent Final Lap tour was killing it. He did a lot of shows, like a lot of shows. He was killing it, man. That New York State of Mind of Nas and Wu-Tang. Yeah.
And he had Talib Kweli.
Nas was
that Rock the Bell sports tour. It was like LL, The Roots, DJ Jazzy Jeff, Matt and Red. That was dope.
Like a cruise ship. That was
Yeah. So I mean, even if you into Drake, like he had a tour. It's a Blur tour with 21 Savage. It was a Blur. You went to that joint though, didn't you?
No, I did not.
All right, man, I seen you jumping there. That light skin love, man. Light skin love. But yo, we appreciate everybody that's been downloading and subscribing to all our music and videos. For 2023, just to let y'all know, some of our top 5 biggest episodes on YouTube, man. We appreciate all the views. The views been going up. We've been seeing it. We're seeing y'all tapping in. We're gonna keep on growing in that area. So we appreciate. First of all, we got 2 honorable mentions. The Enter the Wu-Tang Chambers 30th episode was one of our honorable mentions. And the other one was Magic 2 from Nas that we did earlier this year. But the top 5, number 5 is Dark and Hell is Hot 25th anniversary for DMX debut album, rest in peace. That's number 5. Number 4, Don Cartagena 25.
That was big.
25th anniversary of Fat Joe's album. Number 3, Hard Knock Life 25.
Absolutely.
Jay-Z.
Classic.
Yeah, man, that's number 3. Number 2 was the Dear Mama documentary about Tupac and Afeni Shakur was doing big numbers.
That was dope.
They love that. They love the subject matter. And it's the theme of Tupac. All these years later, he's still that guy. We did a What If episode, which was dope. And particularly the one about Tupac, about when we were talking about the What If, they're major views, man, major views. So again, we appreciate everybody that's been tapping on. Check out all them episodes and more on our YouTube page. Just streaming and downloading the audio versions. Honorable mentions was Capital Punishment 25, Big Pun's 25th anniversary of his debut album. Another honorable mention was the Dear Mama again, the Tupac, the documentary, the Afeni Shakur documentary. Number 5 was the Snowfall episode we did in the beginning of the year. Number 4 was What If, the What If episode, which I thought was dope. I had a lot of fun with that. Number 3 was the Hall of Fame 2023 episode that we did earlier in the year. Number 2, going way back, was Veterans Day 3. It was a showcase we did with our man Son of the 215. Remember that? We had a lot of dope artists in Philly. Dope vibes, man. Dope vibe. And number 1 was a tie. It was Get Rich or Die Trying 20 and Super Bowl 57 episode that we did. Both of these is like in the beginning of the year. Yeah.
I honestly forgot how good that album was.
That was crazy.
I'm like, damn, I remember that.
That album was crazy, man. So we appreciate everybody. If you haven't heard those, if you haven't watched those videos or downloaded or streamed those episodes, go check them out. But 2024, man, what albums are you looking forward to in 2024?
Hopefully, Hov. We've been saying that every year, haven't we?
Yeah, towards the end of the year, he dropped something where he was like a holder for his albums, and then they had a missing space, so everybody said.
I want to see what Benny talking about this year.
Benny dropping first quarter, like first month of the year, January.
Hopefully, Fab come out with something, man.
Fab and Jadakiss need to drop that album
this year.
Take y'all time though. Make it right.
Classic.
They need that. I've been saying this for years, man. They need that classic.
J. Cole,
yeah. J. Cole.
I think Kendrick need to come back after that bullshit he dropped. I didn't like that album.
Me neither. Me neither. I think he need to come back with something for the culture. I like that little leap disc joint that
He's not saying it wasn't him though.
I want that energy. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre is reunited for an album called The Missionary. I want to hear what that sounds like.
I hope they bring everybody.
Doggy style.
Yeah, I want to hear what that sounds like. LL Cool J and Q-Tip was supposed to drop an album. I don't know what happened to it. And Method Man and Havoc is supposed to drop an album.
I'm waiting on that Common and Pete Rock joint.
Oh,
What that sound like.
yeah.
Let's see what that sound like.
I did hear about that. Yeah, that's
I don't
dope.
know. That's what Pete Rock. Like they just don't. That's what.
I think him and Common will be dope though. I think that because Common get busy when he in the right mode. And I'm looking forward to Usher new album, man. We talking about Usher. Usher had a hell of a run. Now he just got, if he drops the way he popping, if he drop a classic album, he out of here.
And he doing a Super Bowl, right?
And he doing a Super Bowl. That's a big deal.
It's the right time.
It's the
to drop
perfect
out.
lead up. Drop the Super Bowl, then drop
I
the
think he
new
might
album.
renew the frequency. He might be, so the best
they
number.
bringing
Where's
him
the
back.
Super Bowl at? Vegas?
I think so.
Yeah, Vegas.
Yeah, it makes only makes sense.
Only makes
Yeah, oh no, they definitely bringing that. They definitely bringing that residency back because he snapped on that joint for sure. Oh man, 2024. Any predictions for 2024? Any reaches? What you think?
I just want to see good albums come back out, like bars. Sports wise, it's still up in the air. We'll see. But
Oh man, no reaches, man. No predictions for 2024.
Oh yeah, I don't know. What?
what do you think?
Trish, I hope they in this war, man, in Gaza,
Yeah,
man.
that shit's crazy.
I don't
I
hope
don't think
reach
that's
on
a
that.
reach.
I hope that's done with,
Man,
man.
that is
That's terrible,
crazy,
man.
And just to eliminate Sean King's page, just making this world look so much more crazy.
Yeah.
That's whack.
Like who's really saying something?
It's
I got two slight MVPs, man. Like no matter how much they went through, and adversity becomes on their side, and and things happen within like the whole social media shit, and just staying relevant and staying in the joint. I got Lil Duval and Boosie.
Boosie done been through the fire.
They both been through a whole lot, man. Lil Duval with his car accident, you know what I'm saying, things that he went through.
Right.
I think that, that's some MVP shit. He walking again, and he told people that he'd be back, you know what I'm saying, and watching his whole progress through that and still staying relevant, doing what he doing. And Boosie, man, not how many times they eliminate him and cut his page off. He's finding a way to get back. You know what I'm saying?
I can't hate on Beyonce neither, and because she did a tour where I personally know people that went to multiple tour stops in different places. They were like flying to different store tops. And then she dropped the movie, and everybody went to see the movie.
We call that a 2-for-1. Where we from? That's a 2-for-1. She murdered it.
Yeah, you cannot.
That was culture changing.
Yeah,
like if you want to have a blueprint on how to the get them and then get them again, she gave it to you.
And then it's like this has never been done before.
Nah, you gotta give her.
You know how many people that couldn't afford to go to that actual concert that went to the actual movie?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta think about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she did that for those that wasn't able to make it.
Nah,
Oh, yeah.
And she had it recorded. But wasn't it in 3D too? Did she have it in 3D?
I don't know. I ain't
But I know she killed them, man.
she killed it, and they really went to go see it too. Like,
And people that went to the actual concert still went to go see it.
yeah.
That's what you.
They made it like a whole outlet, like they were dressing up.
That's
like
a 2-for-1, man.
Probably
She snapped.
singing and shit.
She snapped.
One documentary that we did miss, Michael Jackson Thriller 40.
Oh,
That was a really good.
I gotta watch it. I gotta watch
I got a whole new
What's that
respect.
on?
It's on Paramount Plus.
You got a whole new respect for Mike after watching
Nah,
it.
just seeing.
Dog, you should have already had it. Yo, put some respect
Should
on
have been
Mike.
to some homework.
The GOAT.
Right?
No. I'm talking about the creative process.
Man, look, Mike's the GOAT. I've been telling y'all for how many episodes is Mike's the GOAT, man?
Yeah, you saying that.
Like, you should have believed me, Sean.
Mike name.
Hey. What we not gonna do? What we not gonna
We
do?
always go through this,
No,
Carl.
we
Not
not-
right now.
what we not gonna do
What
on
next
this-
subject then? Next subject then. So you take your face it.
We not
You
gonna
know with the
do.
Mike crib?
Put some respect.
You know with the Mike
I ain't
crib?
never been to Neverland.
As a youngin'?
Nah,
You know with the Neverland?
Nah,
You know with the Neverland.
I went home after I was Neverland.
You know with the Neverland. Yeah. I say the name right.
man.
But why you feel like that if we ain't put the spot on
Like
Mike?
I said, that's not how I
You should
grew up.
stay.
That's not how I grew up. I ain't grow up like that. I ain't saying Mike did nothing.
Mike had everything a kid could want in his
I'm
his
just saying,
career.
I ain't grow up like that. I ain't
You don't want to go to Mike's career?
Nah.
You ain't like the music part?
I'd have went home afterwards. I'd have went to the home.
So how many places you went to? You know how many people
My mom ain't let me stay. My mom ain't let me stay at night in Mike crib. I'm gonna go there. Go down the sliding boards. And I'm gonna take my ass home, get some candy, and take my ass home. I ain't staying at night. Hey, mom, can I stay over Mike's house? Get your ass home.
You better be out front, motherfucker, in 2 minutes.
That's in the crib.
Yo, but everybody, man, happy New Year,
Happy New
man.
Year, man. Happy New Year.
We wish nothing but peace and blessings to everybody, man. We just, just a little recap. Music-wise, it wasn't the greatest year. Honestly, it was very disappointing. But hey, we still found some diamond in the rough.
There's some gems out there.
Yeah, no matter what. But we all, most importantly, man, we just want everybody to be healthy. We want everybody to be safe out there. We want to stop this violence. We want to stop killing each other. We want to
We
see
had a
more.
hell of a highlight this year, though.
What's that?
The 300 episode.
300 episode. We didn't even.
Yeah.
Yo, that was dope. It was
dope.
live,
We did it live.
recording. We had the whole band back together.
Might do 325 and 350.
Yeah, we're gonna do some more live episodes in 2024. That's a prediction of mine. I like the feedback, and it was just fun. So we're gonna do some more. I guarantee, we're gonna do some more live recordings in 2024 because the people was feeling it. So if y'all feeling it, we're gonna continue to do it. I guarantee we're gonna continue to grow. We're gonna see us grow in a lot of different areas.
And we in our lane.
Yeah, we in our lane. We ain't trying to bite off nobody.
Merch coming up.
All of that, man.
Merch
We coming.
coming up.
We gonna take it to another level, man. We appreciate y'all rocking with us for 300 plus episodes. Going into another new year. It's love. I love it when people is just showing us love, saying I listened to the episode or I watched the episode. It was a great episode, man. Yo, we appreciate that love, man.
Absolutely.
Concert Crew Podcast 2023 year in review, man. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy 2024. We here. We ain't going nowhere.
Nope.
Concert Crew Podcast. Make sure y'all go follow us at Concert Crew Podcast.
Absolutely.
Make sure y'all go download, subscribe. We on all digital platforms. Make sure y'all go to our YouTube page. Subscribe.
Let's
Keep
go.
on running them views up on all our videos, man. We appreciate all the love. As always, man, we in a new year, but it ain't gonna change, man. Long live our brother Taz, man. We're gonna continue to march forward. We love you, brother. We're gonna continue to hold you down, man, and keep your name ringing. As long as you see us and you hear us, you're gonna see Taz, you're gonna hear Taz, man. We're gonna always put him out there. But Concert Crew Podcast, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy
2023 is over.
It's 2024. Let's get it.
Let's
get it, man. We here.
Everything goes up to another level.
Absolutely.
Even though we started before the new year. But
Hey, we here. We ain't going nowhere. Yo, Pito, hit us with the fader. We out.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
yes, sir.